Let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready? No, pop, let's go!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the set.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, set. 70-19 Lions.
Shotgun now from Milrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
All right.
Receiver in motion, going left. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now, first round. Pass caught by Tate Dell. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Tank Dell the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the jump.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up.
Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. That's Smith-Njigba on a quick slant. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Seahawks bringing out the punt team.
For the Seahawks.
And hey, we see all over the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing is Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Stroud off the play fake. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
This one quickly to down. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. At the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. And on good freights. Now they've got third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it brings up third down.
Third and just 2 to go.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's Cup. This is Kirk. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Tony.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Saw Lane hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
All right. 18.
From the 48. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. With the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He cuts it to the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down, Texans.
On the quick, right? 18. That's right.
They kick the running back in motion. First down throw by Stroud. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. On the move, past the 40. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Houston.
All right.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Enough to Walker from the gun. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
On the ready. Ready. Hot 7.
They just get the play off. Gordon down the field, and he's got it. Keeps it moving, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
First thing you do is as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll take over here, first and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Texans first down.
Stroud throwing here on first. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
They'll run the draw with Mixon. Gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Oh, boy. 18. What's that? Hey, Uno Mars.
From the 34. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Wait.
Chubb going for the marker. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
What? 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Seahawks take over 1st down at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Crack up.
No rope from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready, set.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Steady.
Throwing from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
On the jump.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage. 3rd down.
Right there, right there. Ready. Steady.
Here's Walker running right. They only get a couple and they needed a good bit more block. That's going to make it 4th down.
Second down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hand. Myers' kick is good. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Seahawks with a long field ahead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Completed down. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Jump pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Stroud now on 3rd. Into the hands of Dell. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. 1st and 10, Ryan Nixon. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Seahawks 39-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. Take him down right along the 30. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Stroud. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10. To the air, Stroud. He has room past the 25. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
This is complete to Schultz. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Mixon. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Set. Ready, hut.
Milrow with it on first. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Oh, boy. 18.
Stroud to throw on first down. That's completed right side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
18.
First down, Stroud. Complete out to the right. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
Why, Tony. South. 19 Texas. Hey, south. 11. Good.
First down throw by Stroud. Throw fine in his back. Mixon. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
18.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Dump off top by his back. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Stroud again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Look the hot. 18.
Again, Stroud. He has room past the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Go, Cap. Ready.
Begins with a Walker run. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Mixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
All right.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Keeping it with Mixon. And that second down alone is only going to manage a yard. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Hey, team, what's up? No.
He'll throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right. Hey, team, what's up?
Round off the play fake. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run the draw with Chubb. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Ready? Ready? Pat the stick. Ready?
Here we go. Milrow. That's Cup on the slant. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Hits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
19 Texas. 18.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First down from the red zone. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to get it to Nico Collins. So that brings up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead as time runs out here in the 3rd. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams with a chance here to reset before we resume play.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. McIntosh now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Walker now from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
3. Tag.
Staying with Walker. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Ready up. Ready. Stretch the Eagles. Stretch the Eagles. Let go.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
19, 5 in. Cougar 19.
Desperation time here. That one is caught. Horton has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well you can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that separation creates a big play down the field.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Flush out now to his left. Now he's going to throw back. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Over. 18.
Stroud. Now quickly to down. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here. 3rd down.
South. 18.
Back to throw it. Into the hands of Dell. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Tony.
Here's Chubb. He's brought down real close to that goal line at the run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Chubb again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. 1st down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5.
Got it. Ready?
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Get ready. Ready.
Running with Walker again. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get it.
First down throw here from Milrow. Caught quickly on the slant. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third.
This is Walker on 2nd. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down. So we're down to 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks leading 4 points. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Come on. Set. Go.
Back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
Looking to throw it. One here to come. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Ready.
Throwing now. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
And the shotgun to give to Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the jump.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Stop low 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. This one's caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Walker. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Quick slant here to Kirk. Get some space around midfield. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Watch Tony.
Setting up to pass. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks make the play that should win in this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill,